Hey guys, Majeffrey's here and welcome back to the $1 Million Prison. And you can see there's a lot of flashing lightning bolt thingies going on at the moment. Right, last episode we were waiting for this building to be completed, and as you can see it is. And also the perimeter wall has also been completed. What I haven't done yet is put any of the interior walls in here. And that is what I'm going to do now. We've got 16 workmen, they're all looking for things to do, so we might as well give it to them. I've got to remember which ones I've already done and which ones I'm yet to do. I suppose you can always tell because the ones that you've already placed come up slightly lighter than the ones that you haven't, and they're also more filled in, if that makes sense. You see these sort of like hollow outlines. So yeah, let's get this done. There's a lot of lights here as well that interact with the walls still, so they're going to have to be ripped out, but it means less electricity needs to be used, so it's not too bad. As for electricity and water pumps, I've come up with a pretty clever solution, I think. But I'm going to leave that for further on when we actually need to start worrying about water and electricity. For now, I'm not going to let it bother me too much, and I'm not going to reveal my secrets. Right, let's put these walls in, and then we will... I don't know where our workmen are. Why aren't they all flooding in to build these walls? Oh, I know why, because the game's paused. That's funny. That's really, yeah. I should have checked that before I started deleting. So we'll carry on putting these walls in, and then we'll unpause the game. That's the smart thing to do. Right, so these are visitation. They're all cool and done and ready. We've also got the 6 offices and 2 holding cells are all ready to go. So we'll put these walls in here for the common room and the classroom, although again, like I said, I can see these becoming 2 classrooms, and we'll have to move the common room somewhere else, which, you know, that's not an issue at all. If anything, it might help my thing about security. It might force me to move the security to somewhere else in the prison. Which I'm hoping something will do, because I'm still not happy with where it is. Not one bit am I happy with where it is at the moment. I want it moved. Yes, that's again for another time. Carry on putting these walls in. Nearly done. Go down here like so, and then like that, and then like that. Put solitary in here. So, and then down here and along like this, and back up like that, and across like that. That's that north section done. Southern section, this section here, I think I'm actually going to unplan the whole lot apart from these 2 corridor walls here. In fact, what if I was to make this solitary like this? Have I tested this before? I think I have. Doesn't it leave a gap of 2 at the bottom? Yeah, it does. Do you know what? I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to make all of this section here solitary. Yeah, I can do that. That's cool. All of this is going to be solitary as well. And I don't care about this gap at the bottom, because I've decided I'm going to make it something else. In fact, if I take out... Will it work if I took out this wall? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! I'm going to take that out. And that's where our security cameras are going to go. Monitors. That's going to be explained in a later episode as well. Mainly because I haven't fully planned it out in my head. But hopefully, the way I... Oops, don't need that one there. The way I see it, it's going to be fantastic. And for now, I'm going to keep these solitary rooms here. But I might actually be able to get rid of them further on down the line and turn them into something else. Like maybe expand the laundry, or expand the cleaning cupboard, or even both. It Depends how much solitary we need. I mean, that's 5 there, 10, 15, 20, and then 2 lots of 6. So that's 32 solitary chambers, let's call them, that we've got in this prison. And even if we have a capacity of 240, it's well within our limit. We don't need any more than that at this time. If an absolute riot kicks off and hundreds of people die, then maybe we'll need a couple more bits of solitary. Although if everybody dies, there'll be no one to put in solitary, so that could work in our favour. But yeah, let's get this section built. Once we put these walls in, then we'll unpause and watch the magic happen. And then we can start maybe thinking about furnishing our existing rooms. You can see how much money we've spent. We've spent well over 200,000, so a fifth of our budget has gone already. Hopefully we don't have to go over our budget. I'd like it to be we stayed well within our budget. I'd like to leave like 200,000 left over at the end for operating costs to start with. But yeah, I think that's all of the walls. It certainly looks like it in this main block. So let's put it on fast forward and watch the magic happen. So they're all starting to pile in, and here we go. Looks nice. I like it when a plan comes together, and that seems to be exactly what's going on at the moment. And then we'll start worrying about cables and power plants and things once we've started furnishing rooms. Because the other problem I wanted to solve was if we put appliances in, how we're going to wire those up. So I kind of wanted to put all the equipment in first, or as much of it as possible. See how that looks, and then decide where the wires are going to go. Is it just me? Or are these boxes... Oh no, they're being moved now. So are these bulbs staying in place? But no, they need to be moved. Going along quite nicely though. Building these buildings quite quickly. Building these walls quite quickly. So actually we could put the warden's office in now, which is what I wanted. So smack that in as an office. Choose the warden. Stick him in it. And then we need to dress it up like an office. So let's do that with all of the offices. So we'll have desk, desk, desk. Spin that round. Desk, desk, desk. Chair. Where's the chair? Shouldn't the chair's up there. I was gonna say, shouldn't the chair be near the desk? But no. Chair, chair, chair. Spin that around. Chair, chair, chair. Now we need the filing cabinet, which is there. Filing cabinet, filing cabinet, filing cabinet. Spin round. Filing cabinet, filing cabinet, filing cabinet. There we go. 6 offices. All lovely and complete. Wait for it to autosave. Wait for our little workman to put in all the furniture here. All the walls look like they're finished, and they are finished, so that's cool. In that case, let's go really mental and put in all our visitation tables. So we'll have one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, then one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and one there. There we go. Doors, they can come afterwards. For now, I'm just focused on things that don't move, let's say. So all the desks and chairs and tables and things like that. I suppose the next logical step would be to do the canteen. So let's do that. Let's put the tables in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, not there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all the tables, and now we've got to do all the benches. Such fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. My counting skills have really improved recently. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see the workmen, they're all pouring in like ants to put it all in, and it looks good. Serving tables is the next thing we need. Spin that round, we'll have one there, and we'll have one there. Now we want to put doors in. In fact, no, we don't want to put doors in. I don't even want to put sprinklers in, because then you come up with the flashing water sign as well. And I don't want to put cookers in, because you get the electricity sign. But then they're going to have to go in, thinking about it, and so do the sinks. Okay, let's put the sinks in first. So I was right, they are 3 along. So we'll have one there, and one there, and then one there, and one there. I hope they're the right, yep, they're the right way around. And then we'll have bins. One there, and one there. See, they're flashing the stupid water symbol thingy. Right, ovens or cookers. One there, one there, one there, one there. There, 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 and there. There, 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 and there. This kitchen is probably way too big for the neighbouring canteen, but oh well. We could always extend the canteen northwards if need be. I think that's the right way around. Like that, like that, like that, and then like that, like that, like that. Like that, and then like that, and then spin it round. And we'll put in all these ones. Like so. There we go. That's the kitchen done. And that's also the canteen done. So, what rooms do we need now? Workshop we can't do yet. Exports we're not going to do yet either. Holding cells, probably a logical one to do. We haven't even built the cell blocks yet, so they're not going to be done. But we can do these, like that, and then we can stick the toilets in the middle. Do you know what, I bet after everything we've done, I bet the prisoners will complain because they have to go to the toilet in the middle of the room. Ungrateful little toe rags they are. They deserve it, you know, they're in prison. What do they expect? It's not like the English prison system. We don't have TVs and things like that here yet. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get an Xbox with every admittance. Right. Large door, large door, large door, large door. Another large door there. And one there, going into the forestry. We'll have one there, and one there. I suppose... No, we're not going to put those ones in yet, actually. No, we're not. We're going to put the little doors in, which we've already done. We're going to have to put these doors in, going into all the visitation rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Now we're going to put the doors going into the kitchen. 1, 2. Now we're going to put the staff doors going from the kitchen to storage, because no prisoners are allowed through those doors. I would put jail doors, but then workmen will have to wait for the guards, and it becomes a bit inefficient, so I can't do that yet. And the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put sprinklers in. And I kind of want sprinklers to go over the tops of the cookers, but not completely over the top. How the blasted hell am I going to do this? I think I should have moved the fridges over one, thinking about it, because they're supposed to be there, but they actually overlap a lot with this square as well, so you can't see the passageway where you're meant to be able to get through. So I might have to do that. I'd rather do that now then wait. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to move the fridges over one. All these fridges are being moved. So what's that? That's 1 square, so that's 2. So they're going to go here instead. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spin them round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then sprinklers can have 1, I think one on every, like there, 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 and there. And then there, 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 and there. Okay. What should I build next? Let me think. Holding cells are done, offices are done. Classroom and common room, they can come along a little bit later. Infirmary, I haven't unlocked yet. Morgue, I haven't unlocked yet. Solitary, I'm not going to worry about just yet. Same with laundry and cleaning. I think actually, put in the shower block. So like that. And then like that. Instead of putting... In fact, no, I will put a door in. Just because I can. Put a door there. And a door... Can't put doors in there yet because we haven't got the building completed. Once that door's put in, it should cancel these two needing doors, hopefully. Yeah, it might not, looking at it, but never mind. Excuse me. And then we can start thinking about putting in cell blocks. How am I going to do it? I think cell block A should be on the north side. So let's ask them to start building cell block A as well. So we'll slap that in there like that. It says requires entrance, so we'll put the large jail door in. Like so. And then, yeah, that's cell block A. We'll also fence off this area here. Like so. There we go. This will be more than enough room for our beginning prisoners. So maybe once we've got all this set up and the shower block built and the power plant put in and little things like that, then we can start thinking about admitting prisoners. One of the other things I wanted to do was bureaucracy. Excuse me, my voice is really not there today. What do I want first? Finance. I want an accountant. Let's put in an accountant. How do I get an accountant? I need finance. Okay, that's fine. I think that should go next door to the warden. And actually we should be putting doors on these. So we'll put a normal door on the psychologist's office, which is going to be that one. And then we'll put staff doors on all the rest, because we don't want prisoners getting in to where they shouldn't be. I made the mistake once of putting a normal door on an armory. And I'm going to pause for a second whilst you all go, like, what the hell's he done that for? Because, yeah, I put a normal door on an armory, and then I was wondering why all my prisoners were having access to weapons. And it was literally they were walking in the door, picking up a weapon, like a gun or a taser, and just blasting a guard with it. And I was genuinely sitting there thinking, how are they doing that? Why are they doing that? And of course, you know, these are dangerous criminals. You give them any access to a gun and they're going to use it. So more for me. I very quickly learnt from that mistake and I haven't done it since. So yeah, that's a warning for you people. Don't put normal doors on armories, because what will happen is your prisoners will take the armory guns and bam. Goodbye guards, goodbye prisoners, goodbye everybody. Right. I set these walls up to be built, haven't I? Yes. So let's put the drains in, and hopefully they all go in properly, and you don't get these stupid sticky out ones. These little drains here should be enough to keep every single part of the prison dry, apart from the floor of the shower, which is meant to get wet. And then we'll start putting in actual shower heads, which is good. This is the last step of what I call the necessities, the shower block. So then you can start planning in shower time for your prisoners, and it keeps them nice and happy. Once you've got things like laundry set up as well, then of course they're even happier because of that. But again, it's not an absolute necessity. People think it is. It keeps your prisoners happy, but in terms of cost, you have to pay for new prisoner uniforms and things like that, and it becomes quite costly. So it keeps your prisoners happy, and it might reduce the chances of rioting. But financially, it's a lot smarter to leave that until further on down the line. It doesn't bother me too much at this stage because, you know, this is the $1 million prison. I gave us $1 million. But other people, if you're thinking of starting from absolute scratch using grant money only, that's the kind of thing you want to be doing last. Basically, you want a structured prison, but you just want a holding cell, a cell block, you know, an infirmary, a morgue, little things like that. Just the bare necessities, you know, canteen, kitchen. And then once you've got all that going and you've got prisoners in, and you know you've got a fairly successful prison, then you can start thinking about things like laundry and cleaning, and start allocating jobs, and then I guess thinking about putting in classrooms and you know, little bits and pieces like that. Bare necessities though, you want to focus on just the basic detention centre, which is why that grant is there. It's to help you get started. But like I said, I cheated a little bit. I gave us $1 million. I thought let's start with a budget, an actual target budget like you would for a real build, and work from there. So that's what we've done. Okay, it looks like cell block A is finished. Or at least construction of the walls is finished. The outer walls, the foundations. So what we're going to do now is put in the doors. These doors which lead out into the yard area, which we've got fenced off now as well, because I did that between episodes. And then we want to start building the interior walls and line out our cells. And again, we're going to lose a lot more light doing this, but right now I couldn't care less. Windows. Should we put windows on our cells? Yes or no? Depending on the type of cell and the type of prisoner, I suppose, we can think about it. I don't think the holding cells have any exterior walls, do they? Oh yeah, they do at the top here. So maybe we'll put some windows on that side. I've had a dilemma with windows actually as to which way round to face them, because they've got bars on, and I wasn't sure whether you needed to put a window on both sides, if that makes sense. So like one with the bars on this side and then one on the other side like that, or whether just one will do. Because I was doing it with the bars on the inside, because really you don't want your prisoners escaping, and the best way to do that is to put bars on the windows, obviously. And I thought bars on the inside because that's cell side, and it will stop them escaping like that. But like I said, I have no idea if that actually has an effect or not. For all I know, it doesn't, and I'm just totally wrong. But if anyone does know the answer to that, feel free to leave a comment. That would be really helpful, because then I can put windows in and my prisoners will be happier. They won't riot, and we'll all live a happy life in this prison, which is still going to be called the $1 million prison, because I still haven't really thought of another name for it. And since that's the name of this series, it's logical really that you call the prison the same thing. So this is the $1 million prison. Looking at the time, this episode might be a bit longer than 25 minutes. Depends how long it takes to build these walls. We'll see how long it takes. Just gonna finish off a little dot there, and then this one here. Right, where are my workmen? What are they doing? They're all milling around. Are they still trying to... Yeah, they're all still trying to install shower heads and things like that. What they need to be doing is building the interior walls of this prison. And cell block A. Cell blocks A and B, I think, are going to be the two biggest. And then the rest, C, D, E, F, and G and H. They're probably going to be like, almost like close-knit community style cell blocks. So they're not going to have as many cells. They might even just have, like, G and H might just have 5 on a block. 5 either side anyway, so 10 in total. It lowers our overall capacity, but it makes it a lot easier to manage, because it does become quite stressful when you've got 100 prisoners, because then, you know, you need about 40 guards, and the wages on guards is so excessive. It's unbelievably expensive. You end up with a deficit of like $13,000 a day just on guards' wages. Then you have to try and counteract that with the workshop, which is where the money would come from to pay for that sort of thing. And that's where I had a problem in my test prison, is the fact that because not many of my prisoners were interested in education, I think only 1 or 2 of them were actually qualified to work in the workshop, which meant that I wasn't earning anywhere near enough per day to be able to pay for keeping the guards running. So I was just losing money, constantly losing money, and it was getting really, really expensive and really ridiculous. So yeah, I mean that's the danger of it. You don't want to expand too quickly, because if you can't afford it, you're going to run out of money. And once you've run out of money, all hell breaks loose, because you're going to have to sack guards, which means prisoners are going to start running riot, and then you have to shut your prison to new prisoners, which means you're not going to be earning as much from prisoner grants, and it all just becomes a vicious downward spiral, which eventually leads possibly to your prison burning down. Which, you know, that's you don't want that. You don't want a fire ever, because that is your prison gone. As soon as a fire breaks out, kiss it goodbye, because by the time the firemen arrive, they're not necessarily going to be able to put it out. Firemen, in my experience on this game, are pretty useless. You have to tell them where to point the hose and tell them where to stand, and actually one of my firemen actually died in a fire, and then a riot broke out and 2 more got killed. It's just stupid. It's so not worth doing. That's why I've put sprinklers in the kitchen at the moment, and that's why I was reluctant to wire it all up until that's all done, because I had one before where I was halfway through construction, a fire broke out in the kitchen and it just wiped out the lot. Ridiculous. All of my prison burnt to a crisp. Right, so that's all the interior walls done, and the beds are going in, and the toilets are going in, and the doors are going in. You see the first toilet going in there. The last thing I want to do in this episode is a power plant on each side and a water pump on each side. So we'll put the power plant in first, and that's going to go in this corner here, like that. And then we're going to mirror it, so there's one on this side as well, like that. And then we're going to put the water pump in. In fact, you know what? I'll put that in completely the wrong place. I want to put the water pump there, and I want to put that water pump. Did I put it one away? Yeah, I did. That water pump there, and I want to put the power stations one outside that, so, or 2 outside that, there and there. And then I want to fill it with capacitors all the way around like this. Like so, and then this one all the way around, up there, like so. Now I want to run a large pipe. Let's do it from this side, because this is the side that's going to be built. A large pipe to there, and then a small pipe. I just thought of a problem. Okay, simple solution. Dismantle, dismantle. There we go. That solves that problem. So now I can have large pipe like that, running all the way down this wall to there. And then the same on this side, running all the way down this wall to there, and then down into this part. Wait for this to load. There we go. Now I can put these. In fact, I think I've done this wrong. Probably wasn't the smartest way of doing it, actually. So I'll delete that bit, and I'll delete that bit. And I'll have to snake it. So I'll have to do it like that, and like that. And then I can run a pipe like that, and then one like that as well. There we go, that looks better. And then I can run a pipe down there, and a pipe down there. And I can run a pipe up there, and a pipe up there. And I can run one there, and one there. One up like that. This one can come down like that, and then this one can come along there. That one can come along there. And then Stretch that one out, stretch that one out. Go all the way down that bit, and then all the way down that bit. That should be all of those plumbed in. With a bit of luck. And then I can put a wire there, and a wire there. Which means that I don't need that wire there. With that, I can run a wire out of this main bit here. Like so. I think. Let's do it to... In fact, no, let's not do it to there. Let's do it to there. And we'll run it inside that wall there. And then we'll run it across to there. We'll have to remember to do the exact opposite of this in a second on the other side. And then this can run all the way down to there. And then this will run up to the end. And then we'll get the large pipe again, because that runs up, but only as far as the final toilet, which is there. And then we get these small ones and we run them across like so. All the way down until we get keep going until every single one of the 30 toilets is plumbed in. Hopefully by then the power station will be connected up to the water pump and we'll have nice clean water flowing through the prison as well. And eventually this pipe will have to be extended further because we're going to have to plumb in the holding cells and of course the kitchen. And we're also going to have to wire in the kitchen. So all of these are getting sorted out now, nice and efficiently. Whilst I'm here, I'm going to run this cable up to there, and then this one's going to run all the way along to there. Right. So yeah, I'm going to call this an episode, I think, guys. In fact, no, I'm not. No, I'm not, sorry. I'm not going to call it an episode. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I got your hopes up. I'm going to carry on plumbing all this in. Because it'd be stupid of me now to leave it like it is. So I'm actually going to connect that to there. That. And then that should wire up all those ones. And if I connect that one to there. And then delete all of these wires down the side like that, then all of this kitchen should be wired in. And then it's just a case of getting the large pipe, running that all the way along as far as there, and then running a small pipe all the way up to there, and then running this small pipe to there, and then running a small pipe to there. And that would hopefully be everything plumbed in apart from that one toilet there, but that will get done with cell block B. And then all this area should be wired up. The workshop will get wired up when cell block B is wired up. This wire still needs to be put in. What's that doing there? It's just a random large pipe. How strange. Yeah. Dismantle that. Okay, that was odd. Right, now you guys have seen how I've decided to wire this up and plumb this up. I think I can call this an episode. So, let me just slow this right down a second. Right, thank you very much guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.